All right, Joel, what's today's adventure?
Okay, so we're out at Casto. Got a small car that drove down a dirt road and got stuck on a rock. So we're gonna see what it is and see if we can get him out.
Okay, who do we got with us in the back, Joel?
So we've got Matt here.
What's up, guys? They brought me over here, needed someone to pick up the car off the rock. So that's my duty today. I'm the muscles.
And we're gonna drop the drone in the air. Really gorgeous scenery. We'll get it from a distance. That's the Casto Canyon area. We're headed there, we'll put up the drone. So let's head out. Okay.
So you can see here this pile of sticks, so curiously placed by the vehicle owner, was placed here to ensure that Bryce Canyon Off-Road Rescue would not miss their proposition up here on this off-road trail. Oh, we have a spot. We've spotted our friend wearing a red hoodie. You can see him up ahead. Ben will get a close-up with the drone. He's holding a giant stick, probably remnants from his stick teepee, identifying our exact location here. Looks like he's attempted to cross this enormous ravine. We're gonna proceed down into this ditch.
He's up on a rock.
Oh man, we have some serious issues on this one, guys.
All right. He's got your tow hook ready to go.
He does.
Going after it.
So what was your name?
Noah.
Noah,
Yeah.
can you give us a breakdown exactly what happened here?
Of course. And on the way down, that was so soft. Like, well, I may have made a bad decision. Let's give it a whirl. So, went up, got stuck, and then backed out and didn't pay attention. So, went over the top of this. I got enough rocks here that's not gonna get hung up again. I would think. But yeah, just some dumb shit. Classic.
Hey, it happens to all of us. I just like how you were like, all right, I'm gonna back this thing up and we're just gonna send it.
Yeah, I mean, and it has worked 100% of the time to this date. So.
That's right. Works 100% of the time, almost every time.
Sure.
Looking in here, Joel's got a pile of large 2x10 dimensional lumber here, and he's placed this 3-ton jack, maybe 6-ton jack, underneath the rear axle of the vehicle, and has prepared the blocks to block the tire up. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, so so we don't cause any more damage, I'm gonna lift that tire up off the ground. We'll stick some blocks underneath of it, and then we'll pull him forward and make sure it doesn't scrape all over the rock. Well, my fear is it's gonna come off of there and tear your bumper off.
Yeah, we got ice, scattered rocks across the front. Gradient of rocks across the front, so that is for sure not gonna happen. Unless we go a little... No, that's not.
Nah, we don't get crazy. Not unless we have to.
Joel's got us jacked up here, the car that is, and you can see he's got it cleared off the rock. Well, I guess that's as high as we're going, Matt.
Easy.
So Joel, tell us what you got here in your hands for those of us that don't know anything about what you're doing here.
So this is kinetic energy rope. This one's made by Voodoo Off-Road. This is probably my favorite rope I've used. It's a little stretchier than the other ones, and works pretty good. Makes it so when you pull on a car, it's a soft impact, nothing hard, nothing getting jerked around, so makes for an easy go.
Right here, vehicles on top of the rock. I call this mini Mount Everest.
Looks pretty tough, I'm gonna be honest. This Honda Fit's never looked more tough.
This Honda Fit has never looked this tough.
All right, go ahead and see if you can pull forward nice and slow.
Yeah, you can see as it was trying to pull through that hole there.
Intending to go all the way through?
Just nice and slow until I tell you to stop. Go on. Good. Go on. Good.
Watch out for this one.
Yeah, don't hit that other rock. All right. Cool beans.
Came right off that like nothing. Look at the size of this. Looks like the fit really came out all right. Didn't get too much damage. Maybe just a little skid mark on the body. Besides that, pretty easy recovery.
Yeah, for sure. This is the most remote in a place I don't know, so that had some concerns.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know where I am, and I don't know how easy it is to get somebody out here, but this was great. I really did not expect this situation. This was really cool.
Hey, why not just make a little more excitement to your day out here?
I mean, I would have preferred not, but I do enjoy that this happened.
So put it in drive. You're not going to need Monday to help much with gas.
Joel's got the stretchy McStretcher rope on here. Forgot the fancy name for it. He's just gonna gently give Fit a little tug right up the hill here. Man, this hill is something else. I call this sand mountain for sure. You look at this sand, these grains of sand have been here for a long period of time. Fit just easily doing it, pulling its own weight up the hill. Like nothing. He could drove that 10 times over. Here we are in the Casto Canyon wash. You can tell the amount of water that comes down this area. This wash is about 300 feet wide, about 10 feet deep. You can see these enormous 10-foot tall culverts built to handle the wide-ranging flow of water here through the area. And man, it is just unbelievable to see the amount of water washing all this lava rock, all these boulders in and out. Looking here at Bryce Canyon Off-Road Rescue, you can see the vehicle here
Like I always say,
really just got hit by this huge rock. Looks like it just stuck up out of nowhere. I don't know if it's a new geological formation or what happened here, but looks like we'll be able to get him out here. This is lucky he didn't get stuck in the sand. You can see how sandy this is. Lots of caving in on the erosion here of the river channel. More than 20 feet tall. The water comes around these river banks, and really quite something to behold.
Every day, it gets 35 miles a gallon. It has twice as much cubic footage inside as any vehicle. I can fit 15 dogs in it. I work with dogs. I can fit 15 dogs in that thing. And so yeah, it's silly, but effective and useful.
How many hours of video do you normally record to make one of these 10-minute segments?
So we're probably between 2 GoPro cameras and 1 drone. We're hour to an hour and a half of actual footage that then I piece together and make these awesome videos out of it. So right now I'm just flying the drone for just a real quick shot. I haven't shown our viewers. This is what my drone's seeing. I've did a drone-y shot where it flew back and now it's actually flying back to us. So I'm actually not controlling the drone right now. It's gonna fly back. In fact, you can just watch it come back in if you want to show them
The drone's coming in. Again, I'm not controlling it, but it's coming in, flying all on its own. Right back to its start point where we were just a minute ago. And it should come to a stop right there. That's where we were. Okay, it's still moving on its own.
It's working at it. It's AI.
It is AI. So that's, then back to this, it's kind of showing, I'll probably get the real shot off of it, but it's showing our shot that we started with.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
May not work right there on that.
Pretty incredible. You can see the Bryce Canyon Off-Road Rescue ready to go right there.
What other
Recovery vehicle number 3. So I want to give you guys a close-up of this. You really cannot even imagine the size of this thing. So I'm 6 foot 5 inches tall, and I'm standing up straight inside of this tunnel, full on straight. And you can see the size of animals. You can see the size of trees that have been in here. And this thing is completely swamped. Like you can see bushes, trees all the way on top of this thing. Rocks on top of this culvert from this river coming down this canal.
You're looking right at him.
All these boulders come right down this big channel.
Up a little bit that way.
Winch right there, right here, 26,000 ton full-on Warren winch, ready to pull any machine out with ease. This rock's got to be at least 16 inches tall to the midpoint.
I'm taking a picture too.
24 inches tall all the way to the top. And man, that...
New tattoo on my bumper.
And you can see the metal on metal scraping
For sure.
right on the top of that. That really did a number, but man, look at the size of these
Nothing else. It looks like you're pulling me
bushes. This oak has to be at least 18 inches tall from the green stems up, probably 6 feet, maybe 8 feet. Just looking at it here, you can see my hand all the way up in the air. And man, that is just something else. Just magnificent out here. You look at these mountains, the sun going down on them. Would you take a look at this rock? This rock is one of the things to behold here in southern Utah. Multiple different layers of gneiss and metamorphism and agate out here to really just showcase the beautiful country that we're in. This pipe right here, you can tell looking at it closely, it's been inscribed in time. C3 822 2002 AD. Didn't even take 20 years for those to become completely obsolete. Nothing more than a work of art out in the wild desert of Utah.
Well, it's not the first person I've pulled off a rock, and I don't blame him for coming down here. It's pretty cool. That's a pretty big wash or whatever you want to call it, but it's not the right car.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice spot too. We got some good filming, huh?
This little guy did really well today. He's flying in probably 15, 20 mile an hour winds. No problem.
Nice. I liked it. Nice. Okay, well.
Okay.
Got a good
I'm out of battery.
sunset.
3 batteries and fighting the wind. We're spent.
We're spent.
I think there might have been some gusts in there up to at least 45. I mean, I think that
It'd have
thing
been
does
blown
so
out of the air
good.
at 45, but maybe 30.
30 knots. Blowing 30
right.
knots.
30 knots.
Okay.
Well, guys, thanks for watching this edition of Bryce Canyon Off-Road Rescue. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on our next video.